wanted to share with you a video essentially on training for your L-sits and your V-sits. This also goes hand in hand with some of the other leg exercise materials that I've posted in regards to attaining pistol squats and just essentially calisthenic leg material. I have a playlist and I'll put the link in the description below, but I'm also going to emphasize the usage of a yoga block in your training. So I'm going to show you how you can utilize this yoga block to essentially advance all of your body weight elements, your at-home training, and using essentially yoga blocks to get your L-sit, V-sit, and even your pistol squat. So let's get to it. This series will be some compression exercises, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're here in the Pike series for compression training. The single leg pike lift is a great introductory way to understand that you'll probably go through a lot of cramping through this series. The best bet is to honestly just fight through it. That's the best thing I can tell you. But manage and load the sets and the reps properly. You can bend your knees, as I'll show you here, but that is something you don't want to stay used to. The whole point is to have your legs straightened out so that your quads and hip flexors can get that nice benefit from this exercise. So another concept here is the harder this exercise becomes is honestly based upon the lengthening of where your hands are. I have my fingertips up, as you can see, and I can make it even harder by having them palms down. Moreover, you want to have your torso out in front of you as opposed to like behind you. You want your torso and your chest essentially hovering over your knees. This is why it's called compression. It's kind of like you're folding your torso and your lower body together. So now next one, after completing seated pike lifts with 2 legs, you can have some fun and go into shapes. This one here targets the hip flexors more, and it puts the hands on the center. And this is actually a nice preparatory style of training for doing the next progression, which would be straddle pike lifts. And you can have fun. They don't have to be triangles. They can be like a square, a rectangle, I don't know, hula hoop, whatever floats your boat. But this does help tremendously with the hip flexors, and the point is to maintain those toes pointed and that knee straight. Another variation that I'm going to show you here is the usage of the yoga block. I really love simple exercises and simple just tools that really offer you a big bang for your buck. The yoga block pike lift pretty much just keeps your reps honest. You can make it more harder by increasing the height of the block and essentially never kicking the block. Never have your feet touch it whatsoever. And this will test your active flexibility. And active flexibility is something that the gymnasts use quite ever so often. It makes your exercises like press to handstands much easier. Getting preparatory work for your splits, and of course the L-sits as mentioned before. So again here just showing some different variations with the yoga block. Doing circular motions here is another great technique. Again, the same rules apply. You can go with the fingertips, have your arms out at maximum length, or you can go palms down, making the exercises even tougher. There are a few more components that you can use in regards to this exercise. But here's a new one that I don't really see too often, and I don't really have too much of a name with it, so I kind of call it the pike compression. You're kind of like folding your body, how you would do the seated forward fold stretch, except this time you're in a diagonal position, so to speak. But I find that this does help a lot as well. And that's it for now, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much, and enjoy.